What's poppin'? I'm here with some new heat. Now we are in the Trick House, this time with the Trick Room squad I built around Carnivine for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl OU. And Carnivine was quite the challenge to make work, but I feel like this is probably the best type of team for it on Trick Room. Now before we get into the video, I'd like for you to leave a comment. So I haven't been playing much Gen 8 OU lately for Sword and Shield, but regular Kyurem got banned there recently. How do you feel about it? I'd like to know. That I've probably wanted it to stay just for the sole reason of wiping out all of Joey's teams off the earth. But it's a good Pokemon, so I'm curious to know what you think, or just comment to support. I look forward to hearing from you all, and if you're enjoying the content, it'd mean a lot if you subscribed, assuming you haven't yet already. Now, as you can see, we have the Carnivine with Life Orb, of course rocking the all-out offenses and the brave nature here, so this is pretty good. So we have Power Whip, Crunch. These two moves here can cover a lot of stuff. I mean, the coverage on this thing is really not the best. It doesn't have a lot of great coverage, but at least Power Whip is your strong base 120 power physical attack, which can destroy a lot of different types of Pokemon, OHKOs, Manaphy, and things with ease. And Crunch it can be useful versus things like Gengar, Jirachi, things that Power Whip might resist and not be able to OHKO. I have Sludge Bomb here because Breloom can otherwise wall Power Whip and Crunch. This thing doesn't get like Poison Jab or any kind of other coverage for Breloom, but Sludge Bomb with the special attack here, if it's like a more offensive Breloom, we can OHKO that and we can just knock it out. It also takes care of max defense Tangrowth. After rocks, it's I think pretty much almost a guaranteed OHKO with only just 248 special attack. Just we don't even need that extra 4. I can put that in Spadef instead, but yeah, I figured we'd run as much low speed as possible to outrun things under the Trick Room conditions. And it's still pretty offensive. Like it can hit pretty hard under Trick Room with Life Orb, especially. Life Orb powering it up a lot. And yeah, so the first Trick Room setter I have here is Lumberry Bronzong. I don't have the Mental Herb on it, so I found more opponents try to Spore turn 1. Like a lot of people have Breloom, try to leave it in Spore. We could set up a Trick Room and then just explode after clicking rocks or something versus them. And we have a lot of options here. Like I think Lumberry is better because I have a Mental Herb on in case there's a Taunter on their team and that we need to set up against. I also just have Pokemon that can destroy common Taunters like Heatran and things as well. I like the Heatproof a lot though. Usually they don't go for Earthquake, so you can stay in on like Infernape or something and then trigger them up and you'll live like Choice Banded Flare Blitz because of Heatproof, which is pretty good overall. So we get rocks here. We have no hazard removal, which I don't think we really need as this is a Trick Room team. And there's no real magic bouncers, I guess, other than like Espeon, Xatu and stuff like that, but I think I kind of like these 6 the most. So I have here the Cresselia, which is there for Lunar Dance. I was running Ice Beam and not Psychic before, but I kind of missed out on Psychic versus certain mons. So I'm running both Ice Beam and Psychic, Trick Room, Lunar Dance, so that we can heal a Pokemon up to a good amount of health. Kecleon is actually a really surprising Pokemon. It takes a lot of Pokemon by surprise, and the coverage here can actually destroy all kinds of things. It OHKOs like Scizor and stuff with Flamethrower, Ice Beam doing a lot to Garchomp, and I think OHKOing that too, as well as Gliscor, Thunderbolt just for Starmie and things like that could be useful. We have Nidoqueen, which is there with 4 attacks, nice slow Pokemon and ground type as well. And then finally Machamp, which is there for the main purpose of just destroying things left and right with its physical attacks. I was running Hariyama before, but I think Machamp's a bit better because it has Ice Punch for Gliscor and Garchomp. And that's going to be the squad. Let's go ahead and hop into our first game and try to make this Pokemon Carnivine put in the work. Hopefully we could do that. Would be nice because it's a fun Pokemon. It really is. It's just not that great. I think it's better than Beautifly though. Ooh, it's my team. I mean, well, of course the Ursaring team, but then I replaced it for Hariyama when we were building with Joey on his channel. We did a video after quite a while, but it's a good one. And I think I know the members of this team. This is actually Fizdef Tangrowth. It used to be my Spadef set, but it's Fizdef, which is great for Carnivine. Let's go ahead here and lead with probably Bronzong, maybe? Could work. As leads Hariyama. So I'm just going to immediately set up a Trick Room here. As he knocks off, and I can explode if I want to. I could also click rocks here. And I think what I want to do is probably weaken this thing a bit. Well, this is max speed, so what's better, rocks? I mean, breaking multi-scale is pretty good on Dragonite, though I think I'm going to boom. No, actually, maybe I'll get rocks up. Yeah, so he goes Tangrowth here. So we got the rocks. That's really good for us. We can now explode here. And then I can go into probably Carnivine could work. Or Kecleon. So I don't know if he'll want to stay in if we go Carnivine here. But we could also go Kecleon and Flamethrower. He might also go Swampert. I'm gonna go Carnivine and just Sludge Bomb here. See what he wants to do. I wonder if he stays in or not, because it'd be kind of cool if we knocked out a Tangrowth right now. Stays in and gone. Ah, not bad. So Tangrowth out of the way. Magnezone is in here, so he might just Flash Cannon. I don't think he'll Volt Switch out. I feel like, oh, I could just Sleep Powder. I could just Sleep Powder this thing. Nice. Excellent. Just what you love to see. I'm gonna Crunch here. Just get some damage off. Gonna Crunch again. And then I'm going to probably Power Whip takes it out here. So he'll Volt Switch out. I'm gonna Power Whip and try to hit something up for some good damage. It's gonna be the Swampert, and that thing is dead as well. Ah, Carnivine already just knocking out 2 Mons here. You already know. Only the finest of plays. So Magnezone is back. I feel like he might just, he could Volt Switch again, or he could Flash Cannon. I think I'll go into Cress here is the play. So he will Volt Switch out, which is absolutely fine. The question is, who does he go into? Because I feel like, okay, so he goes Dragonite. This is Choice Banded Dragonite. So maybe we just trigger him up here and Ice Beam it, because he has to Outrage. He's 100% has to Outrage. If we knock it out, that's great. Let's go ahead and trigger him up here. We live this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we're Fizz Def. Ice Beam is the play now to eliminate. Ooh, not even eliminate, but okay, that's fine. He's confused here. Can't really switch out either. Kecleon looks pretty good too. It does, but I think I can also go Machamp and just knock out some Pokemon here. So let's go Machamp right now. Let's go right for the close combat as Lottie comes in, and this thing is going to be dead next. I also have Bullet Punch as well, so we're pretty good. Let's just Facade here. Knock it out. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, Dragonite's dead. Oh yeah, Dragonite's dead when it comes back in. So Hariyama's in. This thing is dead too. Yep, gone. And so I think that's probably the game. Yeah, Magnezone's in now. We could just go here, probably sack Carnivine, or yeah, let's sack Carnivine here. It has done its job very, very well. Finish up the game with Kecleon clicking Trick Room. Knocking out with the Flamethrower. And Dragonite's dead too. So you already know the Carnivine actually putting in some fine work in the first game. Wow. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. That's a good game. That's a good game right there. GG. GG's Emvee. And the Carnivine comes through for the first one. Just what you love to see, especially with you know, these kind of Pokemon. You don't really expect it to do a lot, but in this game it actually did quite a bit. I mean, Sleep Powder came into play. We basically clicked all of our moves essentially, and it knocked out Pokemon left and right. I think like what, like maybe two Pokemon or something like that. It was good. It was good. Excellent. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. This was a solid one. Really happy about how this first game went. And another team here. This one's actually a little bit more offensive, so that's pretty good for the Trick Room, I would say. Let's go ahead and lead Bronzong here. Now, actually, if they lead Rotom, they might have Trick, potentially. I think I'll still lead Bronzong anyways. Let's see what they lead with, though. They lead with Gliscor. Ooh, is that Taunt? Let's see. No, it is not. So I get my Trick Room up and I get my Rocks up here as well, which I think is pretty good for us. He can have Rocks if he wants to, but that's the only hazard he has, and I think Rocks are going to be worse for him. He's going to knock off here. Let's go ahead and Explode, and he tries to U-turn. Nice. So now what we do here is I think we can go Nidoqueen and get some damage off here and there. We could also go Machamp and Ice Punch as another play. I like Machamp here. Machamp looks really, really good, because I'm pretty sure if we Ice Punch here, we get our Flame Orb activated, and then we can knock out Scizor on the next turn if we want to. Let's go ahead and do that. Ice Punch, knock out Gliscor. See, this is another reason why I like, this is the reason why I like Machamp over Hariyama a bit, because Hariyama does not get Ice Punch currently, as of yet. I'm going to Facade here as Scizor comes in. Get some damage on that, and I think we could just close combat here. Nothing's going to want to switch in. Look at this Roost, right? And then check this out. 67, doing a lot. Doing quite a bit. He probably wants to Bullet Punch when I'm weak enough. I have my own Bullet Punch though. He actually U-turns here. Oh. Oh my. It's not gonna take it well at all, right? Watch. Ooh, and we have Bullet Punch to knock this out too. We got Bullet Punch here too. Not too bad, not too bad. Knock that out. So then Scizor comes in here. He's kind of forced to bullet punch himself. I'm actually gonna go. I might just go hard Kecleon, and then just go right for a flamethrower here. Just knock this out. I don't even need to Trick Room just yet. I can Trick Room later on with Cress. I just need to get rid of the priority bond first. So I'm gonna Trick Room here. Oh, he tail glowed. His last mistake was clicking tail glow, because now we got the nice Trick Room. We can Thunderbolt here for some damage. Let's see how much this does. 56. That's crazy. Yo, and you know what? And you know what the play is now, right? Going Carnivine here, clicking that Power Whip. So one Pokemon gone. Excellent. Rotom is in. That's another Pokemon gone. Ooh, Carnivine coming through. That's gonna be GG, and a nice little Carnivine Trick Room action for you all right there. So 2 games, 2 for 2 games where Carnivine is doing something, and this team is actually putting in the finest of work. Like usually, I don't know, lately I've not been feeling Trick Room too much, just because it's been pretty easy to beat, first of all, and second of all, I think it's really hard to use. Trick Room is a really hard thing to use and consistently win with, but I'm liking the more of the options that you get in BDSP OU. There's a lot of options for Trick Room, which I feel is really cool overall. And yeah, just another game right there for you all, just seeing the power of Carnivine and the power of Trick Room. Remember, the saying is never bring Trick Room to the Trick House unless you own the Trick House. Unless you own the Trick House, of course. And we do. And we do. And on to the next one. So let's see if we can go 3 for 3 now with this team. Another pretty decently offensive team. They got the Clef and I guess the Gliscor as sort of their defensive backbone. But I could see a Breloom lead, and I could see myself leading Bronzong and just exploding. So I'm going to do that right now. Oh, they actually lead Honchkrow, which I think Honchkrow is actually a huge threat to this team. Honchkrow is the biggest threat to this team. I'm going to explode here. I think I just need to explode on this thing. Yeah, this is a threat. This thing needs to go 100% for sure. And then we'll play this game now. So I think here I go Kecleon. I think Kecleon here as Weavile comes in. Let's go ahead and get a Trick Room off right now as he clicks Beat Up. And we get the Trick Room here. I think this is Banded. I'm going to just Flamethrower right now. I think is the play. Don't know if he stays in or not. Oh, it goes into Breloom. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Let's see how much this does. Oh, gone. Yo, Kecleon is strong. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, so I'm sure Ice Shard will knock us out here. But, however, what we can do right now is go Machamp. Right here. As the Ice Shards, that's fine. We can now click Facade. Doing a ton of damage. I think it's going to 2-hit KO the Clef, I'm pretty sure. It'll OHKO the Weavile for sure, but he goes Gliscor. That's a 2-hit KO on this thing. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. So this thing gone. And then what does he go into here? Let's see. So it's going to be Clef right now. We get to go Cress here and go right for the Trick Room once again. So you already know, putting in the finest of work. He goes Weavile. We get to go, I want to say probably, so we can keep Carnivine for now. Who do we go into here? I guess we could sack Kecleon, because at this point in time, we still have a full HP Trick Roomer. I'm going to sack Kecleon. Go into, I think Machamp is the play here. Go after the Facade, which should 2-hit KO Clef, should 2-hit KO Manaphy. Let's see how much it does to the Clef here. Yep, it's going to 2-hit KO. Nice, nice. I can also save this for Bullet Punch on the Weavile as well. So he goes Manaphy here. So what I want to do is, what do I want to do actually? So if he Tail Glows up, are we in trouble? I don't think so. I don't think we're in trouble. I think I can just close combat here. Yeah, let's or I go Crest and set up another Trick Room Lunar Dance. Now I'm gonna close combat here. Get a big chunk of damage. He scalds. Okay, that's good. That's good actually. That's good. We get another Trick Room off right now. So we can Trick Room up here. And then I think go hard into Carnivine is the play. Well, we have 3 turns left, right? 3 turns. I think Nidoqueen can take it out as well, but I'm gonna go hard Carnivine. Yep, and then just Power Whip here is the play to get rid of this Pokemon. Last is gonna be the Weavile, which he has to lock himself into something. We can just Power Whip here. Ooh, and Carnivine late game once again. You already know, putting in the finest of work is Carnivine. Ah. Why is Carnivine actually doing something in every game? Like, even towards the late game, still doing something. Just knocking out Pokemon after Pokemon. Okay, Carnivine's a lot better than I thought. Okay, so I thought Beautifly was doing the finest of work in the last video, even though for what it could do at least. But Carnivine here is just crazy, putting in the finest of work. Exactly what you love to see. And we continue on, and we continue on here with the next game, trying to once again make Carnivine put in the work. And even Kecleon too was just really fun to see. The Protean change, the type changes with Protean, and just knocking out Pokemon like that Breloom. It was just so nice to see. I think here we just lead probably with Bronzong. If he wants to lead Breloom, he can to Spore, but he traps me with Magnezone instead. So I'm going to Trick Room up here, I think is my play. As he'll Volt Switch out, gets the crit on the Volt Switch. That is wild. That is crazy. So Mamoswine is in. I could get Rocks here if I want, which I think I will. I think the chip damage is going to be quite nice. Let's go ahead and probably Explode. Here's the play. Get a lot of damage on this Mamoswine, and then what we could do here is go into, I want to say Machamp. I like Machamp here because we can just Bullet Punch this thing to knock it out. He can't really Ice Shard, Chip, or anything either, so we can just get rid of this Pokemon immediately. And then we get a big hit on something right now, a big hit. So let's see what that's going to be right now. I'm hoping, okay, so it's going to be Starmie. I think Facade's my play. Facade is looking quite nice here. He might try to double, maybe, or if he stays in, this thing's probably dead. And it's gone, yeah, so no Starmie to Rapid Spin. That is pretty good. So Rocks are there to stay, and I assume if he goes, let's see what he goes here actually. Kind of curious. It might be Togekiss, maybe. Which could be an issue. It could potentially be an issue. Yeah, it's gonna be Togekiss. So I could not Body Slam, Bullet Punch here. I could Bullet Punch here if I want to. Is that a play that's viable here? Maybe. I think I will. So that's going to be a 2-KO on this thing. He's going to Air Slash. Does not even knock me out. That's actually really good. Oh, that's actually really good. Yeah, so we knock out Togekiss here, which is great. I will gladly take that. And so now he's going to go Heracross here. This is probably Moxie Heracross. If he has Choice Scarf, I know Nidoqueen can check it. So maybe what I want to do here is just Bullet Punch. As he Mega Horns, I assume he's probably Choice Scarf, so we're going to go into Nidoqueen here. Fire off a Flamethrower is the play, which should be able to knock this thing out. Yeah, we can live that easily as well. And Heracross is gone, which is quite fantastic, So essentially, we just don't want anything to set up. Like, if this Breloom sets up, that could be bad. I'm actually going to go here into Carnivine in case of a potential Spore. So he actually just Bullet Seeds here. This kind of looks to be Banded. I think maybe this is Banded Bullet Seed. Could be. But I'm going to Sludge Bomb here. So yeah, he does Bullet Seed once again. I think what we do is we go, Here's what I think we do, right? Here's what I think we do. So I'm thinking that we go Kecleon first. In case he's like a Spore set, we don't want to go Crest and get put to sleep and then he Swords Dances and that's over. I don't know the damage on that Carnivine. I think I'm going to go for the Trick Room here. So yeah, this is probably Banded. Let's go Crest here and Trick Room up and Lunar Dance into Nidoqueen and Flamethrower twice or 3 times to win. I think is the play. Yeah, so then let's go ahead and just Lunar Dance here. And I think 2 Flamethrowers should, hopefully win us the game. So he goes Magnezone. I could even, so I have 3 turns. I actually have 3 turns here. So I could even just Earth Power into 2 Flamethrowers. Or just 1 Flamethrower now. And that should be game. Or I could even just Sludge Wave. That should also knock it out too. Yep. Good game. Another fantastic game. Not much Carnivine here, but still, putting in the finest of work with Trick Room, once again, is exactly what you love to see. Just really nice. The team is doing really well, I feel. And already the games that we got have shown that, I mean, I really like how unique this team looks. The team looks super unique. It's very fresh looking. So we have here a, kind of a, I mean, I guess there is some bulk to it. maybe I don't even lead Bronzong here. Maybe I lead Cress. But I do want rocks early on. As Infernape's the lead, I'm going to Trick Room up here. If he wants to Flare Blitz, okay, so that crit definitely mattered because we are Heatproof. That crit definitely matters. So I'm going to have to go Cress then, I guess, and just Trick Room up. So Empoleon comes in here. We're going to switch out now into Machamp, as we can get some big hits off on this thing. I'm going to close combat here as Donphan comes in. So that's a nice 2-hit KO on this thing. I'll fire off an Ice Punch now. So, yep, Donphan gone. That is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So I wonder if he... Okay, so he goes Dragonite, probably to double, I assume. But I'm just going to Ice Punch anyways. He Extreme Speeds, that does a lot. I can potentially Lunar Dance up if I want. So I think I'm going to go Cress here. Go ahead and Trick Room up now. If I had my rocks, that'd be great. And I definitely would have gotten it too, because I know for a fact that Bronzong would have lived. Which is quite unfortunate, but is what it is. Gonna go hard Carnivine here. I think is the play. As he roars into Nidoqueen. I'll take it. I'll just go right for the Earth Power here as Dragonite comes in. Just go for the... I could double Earth Power here if I want to. Yeah, he just stays in, so we can knock that out. That's good, that's good. Very good. Empoleon should get destroyed by this, hopefully. Does a lot though, which I'll gladly take. Let's go Kecleon here and Trick Room up now. Or I could Thunderbolt if he tries to roar, because then he can stop the Trick Room. Yeah, so he actually just Scalds. He just decides to Scald me. But then we get a Trick Room off, and there's 3 Mons left. And we'll have, I think, what, 3 turns after Lunar Dance? So I think we can even just... I think we could OHKO everything with Nidoqueen. So he goes Infernape here. Let's just go ahead and try to Trick Room. Like, yeah, he just Flare Blitz, that's fine. We go Cress. Go ahead and... I think Trick Room is the play. Yeah, that's fine. And then I think we just... I think Psychic here. Or Lunar Dance. Yeah, Psychic is fine. Get rid of this Pokemon here. But if we Lunar Dance, we lose the Flame Orb on Machamp, which is most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. So then I think... I think we Lunar Dance into Carnivine then, I think. Because Carnivine can OHKO with Power Whip. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, this is going to be tough. Lunar Dance here. Into Carnivine. This is tough. This is tough. So he Bullet Punches. Yep, knock it out. Gone. Last is going to be Gengar. Which I don't think he's Focus Sash. If he is, we have Bullet Punch in the back. And I think we win this game. I think we won it. I think we actually won it. Let's go Carnivine. Let's go Carnivine. Ah. GG. Just say GG. He's gone. Yo, that was a closer one. Definitely a closer one. And we did get hacks in the beginning too, which I think would have... I mean, we would have definitely had more opportunities for Trick Room and stuff if we had the first Trick Room up without getting crit by the Infernape. This team is putting in the work though. I'm so happy with this team and with Carnivine too. It's just one of those Pokemon, like I did not expect it to do this well, and I've been testing this team quite a bit. I think with some of the changes that I've made, it's been doing so well. It's been doing really, really well. Wow. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. What are we at right now? I guess I mean we're at like almost 25 minutes. I guess we could probably get like maybe 10 minutes more worth of games or something. I mean, we've been getting some good games. You all have been seeing the team putting in the work. I feel like, you know, we're doing Carnivine justice. We're doing the team justice. That'll be a good one for this one, I would say. So it looks like we have a Golem team here. Some kind of Golem team. It could be a Golem lead, maybe? Not sure if that's what it is, but I'm going to lead Bronzong. It looks like it is a Golem lead. So... not sure how fast or slow this Pokemon is going to be. I'm going to just Earthquake turn 1. Yeah, I think Earthquake here's the play. Just to break this thing sturdy. And I think I just Trick Room here. Oh, he knows what I am. He knows. He knows I'm not Levitate. I don't know why he'd go for that. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and Explode here. Ooh, Quick Attack. That's probably Banded. Okay, so then what we do here is we go 2 turns of Trick Room left, right? So we go into probably Machamp here, or Nidoqueen is another good play. I mean, Nidoqueen hits kind of everything pretty much. Maybe I could go into that and Ice Beam. Ice Beam plus Sludge Wave probably knocks something out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Nidoqueen, go right for the Ice Beam here. Looks pretty good versus essentially everything, I'd say. Yeah, so Golem gone. Nice. He actually Earthquaked me. He was like, let's see what you are. Let's see what you are real quick. So Starmie's in. I think Sludge Wave will knock this out, but he goes Garchomp, which is absolutely fine. I'm going to go here actually for another Sludge Wave as he outrages. I thought he'd go double back to Starmie or something, but do I need to save you is the question. Probably not. Probably not. How do I win this in the end is the question, though. I could see an end game with Carnivine. I could actually see the Carnivine end game, because I feel like it's going to do a lot of damage to basically everything here. And we've weakened this Garchomp quite a bit. So I'm going to sack, go into probably Cresselia here and Trick Room up. So Breloom is in, and I'm guessing we can just Psychic here or go hard Carnivine. I want to go hard Carnivine. As he subs, that's fine. Okay, so I guess I can't do the Carnivine thing. Maybe I should just Psychic then, but I did not want Crest to get put to sleep because I can use it to Trick Room up after. So let's just Sludge Bomb here. So he subs again. So he's just stalling out my Trick Room. So I'm going to go Kecleon here. And I think my play is to just Trick Room up right now, because I got the Lumberry. Watch this, watch this. Nice Lumberry. And then we can now go for the Ice Beam. And Breloom should die, I think. Watch. Yeah, let's go, Kecleon. Let's go, let's go. Ah. So for Alligator's in, let's Thunderbolt here. How much is it going to do? Ooh, 83. That's a lot of damage. He knocks me out, though, which is fine. The play now should be to go... What is the play? Probably Machamp just to get the Flame Orb activation, because I can go right here for the Facade and knock out Garchomp. I have 1 turn of Trick Room left as he goes into Starmie. I think actually the play would be to, I think, go Cress here. As he, okay, so he sacks. So I think this is the play. I think this is definitely the play. So we definitely Trick Room up here. Yeah, we Trick Room here. And then, do I Lunar Dance is the question. I think I can. I think I can Lunar Dance because we have 3 turns left. Okay, so yeah, here's what I do. Lunar Dance here. Yeah, we definitely Lunar Dance here. Go into Machamp. The play is not to close combat, so we don't get the -1. So we have to click Ice Punch here. Knock out the Staraptor. Activate the Flame Orb, and last is going to be Starmie, which should die to a Facade. That's going to be GG. GG. Good game once again. This is actually probably the strongest Trick Room team I've ever made. This is literally the strongest Trick Room team. You can already see we're like putting in the finest of work. People aren't really saying much, not much thumbnail text, but every game speaks for itself. Like you can see right here, every game is just speaking for itself with how powerful this team is. That's crazy. Crazy amounts of work with this team, crazy amounts of damage. It's just fantastic. You know, you just love to see it. And I think we could probably get maybe 1 more, and then I have a replay. I do have a replay to show you all. I don't know how good the game was. I don't remember. It happened a while ago, but there was some thumbnail text, so it was definitely worth showing. Oh no, Shedinja. Oh no. Too bad my Machamp is walled by Shedinja. But we are going to lead with our trusty Bronzong. I do not like this. It's like some kind of Shedinja. It is kind of Shedinja style, isn't it? Like bulky mons here. These are all bulky mons. There's no offensive pressure. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I mean, we have Nidoqueen and Carnivine, Stealth Rocks, and the other thing. I'm actually just going to Earthquake turn 1. Try to knock this out immediately if I can. And I do not do that, unfortunately. How did it live? That's crazy. So that actually ended up living. So what I do now is I go Machamp. Hit him up with a quick close combat here to knock it out. He crits me. Wonderful. Just what you love to see. We get to go Cress now. Trick Room up here pretty safely, I think. As Shedinja comes in. Hard into Kecleon. Hard into Kecleon here. Or Machamp. Actually, you know what? Another good play is going Machamp here. Check this out. We go Machamp into Nidoqueen. Double the Carnivine on the potential Snorlax. No, but Gliscor comes in. Ooh. Wonder what you're going to do. I'm going to Power Whip to see what he has. 60% to Gliscor. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And so here, I'm just going to Power Whip again. Eliminate the Gliscor, which is amazing. That's pretty good. Starmie is in. Gonna just go Cresselia here. He does have Ice Beam. Let's just Trick Room up now. As Shedinja comes in, I'm gonna go hard Kecleon. As he Shadow Claws, nice, that works. Gonna double out here into Carnivine. Or I could Flamethrower. I think Carnivine is definitely like a really good mon, like a win con. I'm gonna Flamethrower here. Starmie comes in, we burn it. Nice, I'm gonna Thunderbolt for some damage, which I actually do a lot to the Starmie. I'm kind of curious how much it does. Ooh, plenty of damage, and he dies to the burn too. So, no, he doesn't die to the burn. Never mind. So I'm going to just knock it out. We do have Trick Room on this thing once again, but he has Snorlax, which might just start cursing. So I want to go Carnivine. Yeah, and he's gonna start cursing. Let's Sleep Powder here, put it to bed, and start Power Whipping this thing. See how much it does. 46 is really good. I'm gonna hit him up with another one. And hopefully he stays asleep. Is he asleep still? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Power Up again. Gone. So Carnivine beating down that Pokemon right there. Shedinja is in. We definitely want to switch out here. So I'm going to go into Kecleon. As he actually does have X-Scissor on this thing. Ooh. Ooh, but I think we're okay. I think we're in the clear because we have Nidoqueen. So all I got to do here is just Flamethrower. And he goes into Clef, which is absolutely fine. I might just go hard. I could go hard Nidoqueen here. Or I could just Flamethrower again. So he's going to Calm Mind up. I'm actually going to go hard Nidoqueen. Yeah, and let's just Sludge Wave this thing. And he lives. I can just do it again. Because I do have the Cresselia, which should be able to live a hit. I can just sack Kecleon here. Go right into Cress. And just straight up Lunar Dance. I don't even need a Trick Room or anything. Let's just Lunar Dance here. Yeah, do that. Into Nidoqueen. And just, I mean, I also could have gone Carnivine, but he has X-Scissor, so we don't want to do that. Flamethrower is the play, and then Flamethrower again to win the game. And we beat Shedinja with our team. Thankfully. That's going to be GG. It's Emvee right there. And I think that's a perfect spot to end this one off. But let's go ahead here. And of course, you already know. Hop into a random replay. Now, I remember playing this game. I just remember there was thumbnail text. I don't exactly remember what happened in it. But if I'm not mistaken, this was the Joey Sticky Web team, right? Basically my Rampardos team, but then he replaced Zangoose for Rampardos, and I think Breloom. I think this was the same, pretty much. I think maybe there was like another change here and there. But anyways, let me show you all this team. Look, so it starts off with the thumbnail text here. This is what I like to see. Amazing team. I said, thanks, I just made it. Because I think I just made it, like, at this point in time. This was, like, probably the first game. Or, no, not the first game. First day of me testing it. There used to be Hariyama in this slot. There used to be something else on this slot. So this was, like, version 2 or 3 of the team. So, yep, already the compliments going along. So that's going to go in the thumbnail text for sure. Led off with the Gengar. So I definitely want to switch out to Kecleon on the Shadow Ball. Able to eat that up. Not do any damage there. So that's a very offensive Gengar. Actually, yeah, Life Orb Gengar. Trick Room up here. Now check this out, right? Check this out. Goes into Scizor, Flamethrower. And gone. And absolutely gone. So next comes in the Zangoose. I can now just hit him up with that little Ice Beam for some damage. Zangoose is actually a huge threat. So here I just sack the Pokemon, go right into Bronzong here. And so he switches out to Manaphy. because there's another turn of Trick Room left. I reset the turn of Trick Room because I knew he was going to switch out, not wanting to sack the Zangoose, which is really useful. He tail goes up though, and so we can we just get a fresh turn of Trick Room and then go into Carnivine. Look at this, Carnivine Power Whip, gone, absolutely gone. Obliterates Manaphy from full HP. Shuckle is in next. We can just go right for the Sleep Powder, and the bad thing is that Shuckle is actually faster than every single one of my Pokemon under Trick Room. I think just really slow. So I can just Power Whip there. Then I just go for another one. I am faster now because Trick Room is gone. And yeah, I can Power Up again. So this actually, I mean, it kind of does remind me of my Rampardos team, like looking at it now. It kind of does. But yeah, Zangoose is back. He can just Facade here, knock me out. Then I get to go into Cresselia here. So it's a good thing that he's not +2 or anything, because then that would have been a problem. Because look at that, it does 50 to Crest, which is crazy. But we get another Trick Room off here. Quick attacks. I can just Lunar Dance up into, I think it's Nidoqueen, right? Yeah, Nidoqueen. He's like, I probably lost. I was like, that was a close one. Give him a little smiley face. And yeah, I have enough turns of Trick Room to just go ahead and Earth Power after Earth Power on his team. I guess he tries to disable me here, but it doesn't work because I have Ice Beam and other kind of stuff as well. And that's gonna be GG. So yeah, I figured it was a nice one to show because it was not every day you get to see somebody's like amazing team. I had to show that one off. I always wanted to combine Bronzong and Machamp in a Trick Room. Yeah, Bronzong and Machamp really cool. My favorites though, I mean, Carnivine, Kecleon are my favorites. I don't know about you guys, but that was some super fun, I guess, plays and stuff, and just really good to see these kinds of Pokemon thriving in an OU environment. And that's where we're going to end it off though for this one. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed seeing Carnivine, Trick Room, a little bit of Kecleon here and there, and the other members of the team put in the absolute finest of work. Like I said in the beginning of the video, let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about the Kyurem ban recently in Sword and Shield OU and Gen 8 OU? I'd like to know. I'd like to know your thoughts. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you all as always. I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.